God made me go vegan last year, and there's some things I learned from doing it. It made me think better. I was able to move faster, and it just introduced me to like a better, more clean way of eating. I was a heavy chicken eater. I just posted a video about it. Just eating Wingstop and churches and Popeyes and stuff every day. Ribs, bacon, fried fish, all that. I was a person that always said, man, I could never be vegan. I could never go vegan. I'd never give it a try. I don't see how people did it. But also during that time, I was getting closer with God, so he could see the things that were wrong. He knew it, but I didn't know that I was under the spirit of gluttony. I didn't even know what gluttony was at that time. So if you know, like the Holy Spirit speaks through us, through our thoughts, and just within our spirit at times. And I just randomly had the thought, like, man, I should go vegan. So I was like, what? Like, ain't no way, ain't no way I thought of this. And that's when it opened up the door for me learning that God speaks through thoughts. That's when I learned it then, because I told y'all, I never would have thought I would ever go vegan. So I knew it was him that was, causing me to think like this. So I'm an actor, and having to be on camera and things, like there's a process that you have to go through. It's called hair and makeup. I would have to sit there longer than the rest of the cast because I had to get the blemishes covered up and like the pimples and things. And that's what kind of, and just my everyday appearance too is what kind of motivated me to want to do it because I was just so eager to change my diet and the way that I, eat. So I kind of went back and forth with it for a couple of weeks and kept eating chicken. Then I go vegan. Ate chicken again, went vegan again. Just back and forth with it until God was done with the grace for that time period and just took the whole taste out of my mouth for it. I thought I had COVID for like those 2 weeks that I was going back and forth, but it was just God removing the taste because he really wanted me to go vegan. But through being vegan, I was able to hear him better. I was able to understand the Bible better. I was able to, like I said, think clearer, move faster, and it just taught me a lot of different things. At first, I kind of despised the idea of being vegan because, chicken and things. I'm from Atlanta, so it's chicken everywhere. That's all I knew growing up to eat. Like when your spirit knows it's time for a change, your body would definitely tell you for sure. I couldn't even digest the chicken for a while, and it ended up causing me to have to go to urgent care because it was just like getting stuck right in here every time I swallow. I couldn't even finish swallowing the chicken, or just meat in general. But that was only a season of my life, and I eat protein and things now, animal protein, a bunch of lamb, and back then, like I grew up in East Point, so all we had and knew was like chicken and beef.